And Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Cleveland, the left fielder, Jose.
First offering on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. He pulls this one into right. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number two. So bases are empty here with two gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So striding forward now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop,
Pitch on the way.
Hey. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Grounded to the right. Oh, Howie. The throw to first. Hey now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Last half of the second set to go, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Tapia into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Naquin is right there as he takes it for the second out. It's flagged down deep in the hole. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That evens it up, 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Popped him up. Avila over to his left.
Leading off for Cleveland, the center fielder, Tapia.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate, Tapia. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Line toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. In the dirt here. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. This is pulled into right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Corners move in now to try to cut off the runner at home, but they'll stay in double play depth up the middle. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to deep right field. Eaton going back, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he rips it on the ground to second. Kendrick's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. High and deep to right center. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. At the plate, Victor Robles. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Turner fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 down. So now Carlos Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trey Turner. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hops this one up. Sandoval in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro.
Third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Popped him up. Plesac waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Here comes the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Lifted in the air to center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out. Now in the box, Alex Avila hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 30, Tyler Lincoln.
Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Austin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now that's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Leading off for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Franmil.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Daniel Murphy steps in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Cabrera's up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for Cleveland.
In now, Raimel Tapia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman as Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Slice down the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Victor Robles digging in now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Number 7.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Ramirez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that's down.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Now back, second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The designated hitter, number 9, Eric.
Carter Kieboom will come on now and pinch run here.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Nationals. Number 8.
Standing in now, Eric Thames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really worked.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Up next for the Nationals,
Hunter Wood is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Suzuki has it, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here now is Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Taken the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Number 14, second baseman, Darlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
0-2, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that retires the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman,
Greg Allen will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Indians, number 8.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he's back standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. Turner calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Thames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Emmanuel Clase takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. From the stretch, Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Last strike now for the Nats. And he fouls this one off. Still even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Plesac gets the W on the mound, so that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.